All right, let's go over these slides called Write This, Not That. So here are just some general write this, what's in blue. For example, handwriting should be clear, legible, dark enough, and large enough to be read by someone who doesn't know you. So don't have messy, illegible, light, or tiny handwriting that can't be read. Pause and slow down a little bit because you might lose the point if the reader cannot read your handwriting. They're not going to give you the benefit of the doubt or just assume that you probably got it right, obviously. So pause and read through all of these and try to figure out how you can change the way you've been writing out your answers. And here's some more. Pause and read through all of these. All right, here are some specific Write This, Not That for Unit 1. Pause and read through all of these. Here is a practice problem that specifically relates to Unit 1, and I will show you the answer key in a moment, but go ahead and pause and go through and see if you can answer these questions, A through C, to start off with. All right, and let's go ahead and pause the video and finish G through I. All right, here are the answers. Here's the first couple of answers here. You can write out the electron configuration, and then here's some extra in this green highlighted, just some extra things you should take note of, and specifically what the AP graders are going to be looking for. And here's the remaining answers for the question. All right, here are some specifics for Unit 2. Pause and read through these. And here is a practice problem for Unit 2. Here's the first three parts, A, B, and C. And here's the last part, Part D. And here is the scoring guidelines for Part A and B. And here's for the second half. Here's some specifics for Unit 3. Pause and read through these. And here's some more for Unit 3. Here is a practice problem for Unit 3. Pause and work through this before looking at the answer. And here is the scoring guideline with some extra things to take notice of. Pause and read through these specifics for Unit 4. And here's a practice problem for Unit 4 that does have some Unit 3 concepts in it as well. And here's the scoring guidelines and some extra things you should take notice of. Pause to read through these specifics on Unit 5. Here's a practice problem for Unit 5. Pause to work this out. And here's the scoring guideline for Unit 5. Notice that in this highlighted section here for Part A, it says, explain how the data in the table are consistent with a first order reaction. So according to this highlighted green part here, the answer needs to reference the data table. So that's why we see in the grade rubric here, it says that as shown in trials 1, 2, and 3, we're actually referencing the data table. Pause to read through these for Unit 6. And here is a practice question for Unit 6. Let's go ahead and do the first couple of parts here, D and E. And then here we have F and G. And here's the scoring guideline for this partial question. And then here's the second half of that partial question. Pause and read through the specifics about Unit 7. And here's some more. And here's a practice question for Unit 7. Pause to work this out. Here's the scoring guidelines. And here's another practice question for Unit 7. Pause to work this out. And here is the scoring guidelines for the second question for Unit 7. All right, read these specifics about Unit 8. And here's a practice question for Unit 8. And here's the scoring guideline for Unit 8. And notice what we have highlighted in green here. Pause to read through these about Unit 9. And here's some more about Unit 9. Let's work out this problem for Unit 9. And here is the scoring guideline. And here's another question for Unit 9. Pause to work this out. And here's the scoring guideline for that last question.